Hey everybody, this is a video that is just going to talk about what we're going to call, well, in the system we have you tracked as a data entry user, but in actuality this is just the general basic user in System Evo. It will allow you to access the delivery list and what we are calling as orders, but is in fact the replacement for e-files in the system that you have. So real quickly, going into the delivery list, you're going to notice the delivery list is not going to preload until you select the date period you want to have it actually load as. So I'm going to just go here and we're going to select the first, well, we'll actually go to the second and go to the 15th. Okay, when you select your date, and for you guys it will just pull up the calendar. I have an autofill on my Chrome, which is why it double showed. But when you guys select the date of where from the periods that you want to actually show it, from the 1st to the 15th of the second month, you can even do a year back, however it goes. However, it's important to recognize that data will only be accurate to the point that we officially transition over. So at that point in time, and we're going to share when that actual official point is. At that point in time, though, what you do then is you select the date that you actually want to pull up and you want to hit run report. At this point in time, then it's going to load all the logs between those two time periods. Okay, this will show as well for Con State, Prairie Barnes, and Old Hickory Barnes. You notice we haven't updated the Old Hickory. That's why it is only showing 2 yet. This is because, again, we haven't actually started officially doing it. So from here, you can use the search situation to look up whatever you're actually looking for. So 53023. Okay, and you can pull up the items that you actually want to take a look. This order ID will be important because in the future, we're going to actually allow you to pull up the information, the order directly here. But as you can see, it's pretty cut and dry, pretty direct, pretty simple, not that complicated overall. Be careful with the delete aspect. We may disable that for the general user, but this is the move tool, as you can see. Yeah, everything should be identical to what you're currently used to. The only difference is we may have spread data out. Sometimes you guys have multiple pieces of data in one column. We may have spread it out. Like for an example, the driver will always show, no matter what. The date will always show. In this case, we have the rent-to-own, the current rent-to-own company here. I believe that you guys actually have in the Excel sheet, you have the rent-to-own company in the driver when the driver's not present. So that's just a couple differences in the picture. We may modify that, we may not, but this is where we're at right now. All right, going on to the orders. The orders will show all orders. Now, this is going to be all orders including what is not yet approved. So you'll see the order process here will show, approved. In review means that somebody's working in that. Delivered obviously is delivered at the customer. Processing means it hasn't been approved yet. Pending approval means that it's waiting. There's money due and it's waiting to have the money due come through before it's actually available. On hold is obviously on hold. Everybody understands that. And canceled is canceled. So that should be all the statuses there. So what you can do then is obviously search for whatever customer you're looking for. I believe you can search for the serial number too, and it will actually feed that in there. But when you go ahead and hit view order, you can actually open it up. Now, this may take a couple more seconds than the actual e-file because it's actually generating an image for you. And we're going to work on speeding this up if need be. But here it is. Now you have the order shown here. And this is a note area where you can add any notes to it. Now, most of the time when you open the notes, you're actually going to begin to see notes already in here because automatically when the building is delivered, it will actually automatically store the delivery date and everything else in here. But let's go ahead and put in some test notes. Let's say building was I don't know, a green